Wonder Woman as a cute anime girl? Count me in. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I am your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and today we'll be looking at a model kit known as the Kotobukiya Wonder Woman Humikane Shimada version. This is a cute, very cute anime version of our girl from the DC universe, Wonder Woman. If you're looking to pick this up, I do not have this at D-Star Toys. I found this at Jungle Anime, and it was a complete impulse buy. I usually don't do impulse buys, but when I saw this box art, I said, I have to get this. And plus, I really like the way she looks like a frame arms girl. So we're going to be looking at this in terms of paint, detail, articulation, and scale, and accessories. So enough of me talking. We don't have to go to the top cam. Do we have to go to the top cam? No, we don't. Oh, okay, you know what? Let's go to the top cam. So what we're looking at here is the box, and that's pretty much, it shows everything that you get here. I was sold. This box automatically sold me. I usually don't just straight up buy a model kit. So here we are. Front cam, let's look at this. And let me tell you about the build while we're looking at her. This is fairly simple. If you have built a like the Mega Man model kits, this pretty much builds the same way. Very simple, very easy to do. You can easily build her within an hour, if not less, if you know what you're doing. So yeah, really easy to put together. Let's talk about the paint and detail here. So one thing that you're going to notice is that the skin tone is actually really nice. It has a matte finish and it looks really smooth, really natural, very anime, kind of tannish, and it looks really, really nice. Everything else kind of looks really plasticky. When it comes to model kits from Kotobukiya, they kind of expect you to paint them, which actually is what I will be doing with this figure. I will plan on painting it to look really cool. I'm going to give it some metal highlights, probably metal it up and chrome the silver parts, and then really shiny gold and everything like that. And also I'm going to give her a natural black hair. What you have here is kind of a plasticky, shiny hair that you're looking at, albeit it does look really good. Don't get me wrong. I love the way this looks. She looks very cute, very anime. The armor pieces are kind of dulled out because, like I said, they expect you to paint this, but it does look really sharp. I mean, all the metal pieces and armor and everything like that look really cool. I am especially loving these gauntlets. This knife right here can change from the top to bottom, which is really cool. And her holsters are all functional. You put the sword in here. She holds her lasso of truth right here in the holster right there. And I love these boots. They remind me of mecha anime. And that's kind of what frame arms girls are. They're kind of like cute girls mixed in with mecha anime. So she has that look, looking really cool. Love the color palette. Also, one more thing about the color palette. These the dark spots in her armor, they're kind of like a purplish, like black, like really dark purple. So that looks really cool, and it contrasts with everything else. I really like that. So yeah, overall paint detail fantastic. Just needs to be painted up because that's usually what model kits are there for. Oh, also this part right here, you can see like when she leans over a little bit, this is really exposed. I'm trying to figure it. Yeah, you gotta kind of like push it down or make her stand straight so you don't have that. But you know what? You're not gonna be looking at her backside. You're gonna be mostly looking at her front side. So it looks really cool. So let's go into articulation and scale. Let's see how tall she's standing. I was hoping she would scale well with other action figures from my line, and it looks like she does with other action figures that I have. Let's see. So she is 6 1/4 inches, and let's see how she stands with other action figures. Here's my custom Dragon Ball GT Goku Super Saiyan, and it looks like she scales really well. How about Marvel Legends? We have a Marvel Legends Cyborg Spider-Man, which I really like this Spider-Man figure. It looks like she scales really well with that one. And of course we have SH Figure Arts Wonder Woman from 1984. Now we're looking at a more realistic looking Diana here. And yeah, it doesn't look like these are going to scale even with the Justice League Wonder Woman that I have here with the Noda Studios head. Let's take that shield out. Yeah, she doesn't scale with more realistic DCEU more or less the anime SH Figure Arts and Marvel Legends. And here is a Figma Mio from Little Armory. Definitely does not scale with Figma, unfortunately. But one thing that I did notice is that some frame arms girls will scale well with Little Armory, which we will check right now. Sure, let's just do that right now. Let's see if we can put this M16 Little Armory in her hands, and let's see how well that works out. Just because I really am curious about it. I haven't even tried this yet, so there you go. It does look like it does work. So there she is with an M16 A4 right there, and it looks like it does work. Wow, that's really cool. I really like the way that looks on her. Very, very nice. So let's talk about articulation. Now that we've handled scale, and we know that she scales decently well with everyone else, let's take her off the stand. So what we're dealing with here is we have an up and down here at the ankle. We do have, yes, we do have a shin swivel, by the way. Yes, so you build all the joints, by the way. Double jointed knee right there. We have the joint right here at the thigh, and also have a thigh swivel. Lots of articulation. We have 2 points here of articulation in the midsection. One on the top part and one on the bottom. And we have rotation as well. We also have shoulder joints. These are not butterfly joints, so these are not pull-out butterfly joints, unfortunately. We do have a bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow, and I believe this is a ball and peg joint, and 2 here at the neck. And she also has articulation points right here in the hair, but they don't move that much. But you know what? I'm still going to count them. And she's looking at well above 20 points of articulation. She can articulate really well. She can get all the poses that she wants. Let's look right here. They like this one right here. Let's get the sword in there. Now that we have checked the Little Armory gun right there. And look how cool she does look. Wow. Wow, wow. Let's look real close right here. Bam, there you go. Looking really sharp. You can get some flying knees. Let's zoom out so we can get the full range of motion. We got flying knees. We got kicks. We got side kick. We got front kick. Maybe we can do something like this, like a Deku pose. And we definitely got to do Shoryuken. The Shoryuken pose. There you go. And of course, we got to do superhero landing. And she does do it decently well. So there she is. Very, very cool. Now let's talk about accessories here. And, well, you get a stand right here. I'm going to show you everything else that you get with her. Give me 1 second. So let's go to the top cam. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's open up the box. And here's all the stuff that you get. You get 2 different thigh pieces. I'm going to show you those and why you need those. We get 2 extra faces, an assortment of hands, and you get an extra long lasso of truth. And of course, we will look at all the extra hands at the end of the video when we do the showcase. So let's go to the front cam. Let me show you what these are. So these are extra thigh pieces. Now you're wondering, why do you get extra thigh pieces? Because for the people that like thighs, because thick thighs save lives, you want to sometimes you want the tights look on your Princess Diana. So this is what that's there for. I prefer without the tights. I kind of like the way this looks, kind of like a one-piece bathing suit look. So you can replace the thighs with these. So they give you that option. That's really cool. Now, when it comes to the face, let's give a quick look here. If I remember correctly, yep. So this front part comes off. We're going to do a face swap. Pretty simple. In my opinion, this is much easier to do than the Kotobukiya Mega Mans. And there you have it. That is her with a slight smile. That looks really cool. The other one was a neutral happy face. Actually, they're almost alike. Oh, also one more thing that you get stickers for the eyes. I remember correctly. Yeah, you do. I don't have them with me. I left them inside the house. I kind of just like the stock eyes, so I'm just going to keep them like that. And then last but not least, you do get a battle face, which I forgot to move the little peg right there, but we're just going to show you what it looks like. Well, let's remove that now. Should be fairly simple. Yeah, pretty easy to do. So let's do that now. And then we'll put this one back on her. There you have it. There she is, getting ready to attack, yelling, and whatnot. Looking really, really solid. So when it comes to the accessories, she's already holding it. Here's the sword. It's pretty plain. You don't get the gold highlights like they show on the box. You're gonna have to paint that yourself. What I do like, by the way, I have to tell you guys, this is really cool. A lot of people don't look at this, but when Kotobukiya gives you a manual, they tell you what colors to use to repaint it correctly, which I really like. And these are all Mr. Color colors, so that's really nice. I really like, and they even tell you the ratios, like 100% white of the GX1, or like where's another one, like 100%, 40% of 67 and 60% of the purple. That's pretty nice. I really like what they do here, so you can get a good accurate color scheme there. So when you do the repaint, it looks really nice. But yeah, like I said, the sword pretty plain, and the shield as well pretty plain as well. Like I said, you're gonna have to do that. But so let's look at the lasso of truth. I think this is the last thing we're gonna look at. This is really nice. So what you're looking at here is a wired lasso of truth. This is kind of awesome. I like that it's wired, so you can roll it up yourself. And you're like, you know what? I want a longer second one. Sure, they give you a second longer one, which is really cool, which is also wired. So this is very articulated, very sturdy as well. I really like what they did here. So I think that's it. That's it when it comes to accessories. We're going to look at the hands, like I said before, in the showcase. Now let's stand her up and let's come up with a conclusion. This figure model kit is $60. You're going to look to spend about an hour worth of your time to put her together accurately like this. That's me also sanding down all the sprues and everything to make her look a little bit cleaner. And obviously you're going to probably put another hour's worth of time into painting her if you are good at airbrushing. So is this worth it? Absolutely. I have to say, I love the way this looks. I love the frame arms girls looks. What I don't like is this midsection needs to be redesigned. I think they could have done something to hide this in the back. That's kind of annoying. It's kind of distracting to me. If it's not to you, well, then that's not to you. Then don't worry. You're not probably not even going to be looking at her backside a lot anyway. You're going to be posing her like this in all her Amazon warrior beauty. So that's my take on it. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And last but not least, you know where to go when you're looking for 100% authentic, awesome action figures. You can go to www.Dstar01.com and search for awesome action figures. And don't forget, thick thighs save lives. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate,
comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.